tonight. Clothing from Morton Man, glam sticks from Sharon Frawley Mason, and special guest, Clair Boggiano. Well, a very good evening to each and every one of you joining us here this evening for our Christmas spectacular with the gorgeous Carol Ann Whitehead. How are you, my darling?
I want my festive name, please. What is it?
Jingle.
No.
Jingle. Christmas Carol.
Thank you.
There we are. Christmas
You're
Carol.
Jingle Bell.
I'm Jingle Bell. Ho, 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 which is just my nickname. Now then, everybody, we have got a marvellous show. Are you excited to be here?
I'm honestly so excited. I'm so excited to put something shiny on, dress up, put a bit of Chanel number 19 on, and pop a tiara on.
Let's do some Christmas jokes.
Okay,
Christmas jokes. I'll do some throughout the evening. Are you ready?
All right.
What is Dominic Cummings' favourite Christmas song?
Oh, dashing through the...
No, Driving Home for Christmas.
Oh, right.
Are you ready? Did you hear that production was down at Santa's workshop? Why? Because many of his workers had to elf isolate.
Oh.
One more. It gets better. Why didn't Mary and Joseph make it to Bethlehem? Because all Virgin flights were cancelled.
Oh.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm here all night.
Oh my goodness.
I tell you what a marvellous show we have got lined up for you today. Come here. Yeah, you've just got all of them, haven't you? Right, let's pull a cracker. Come on, pull one.
Oh, okay. Don't cheat. Oh, what was that?
She wasn't meant to win.
Oh, it's gone somewhere. I'll have to get it.
That's all right. Should we pull another one while we're here then?
Yeah,
Go on,
cool.
let's do it. You ready? Thank you. Oh. Okay, now then, let's... Oh, I've got a spring.
Oh?
A spring. What else have I got in here?
Oh, these have jokes in them, don't they?
Well,
it's like I've never...
Oh, they have. They've got a joke. Come here, here's the joke. Oh, excuse me. Here we are. Right then. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
A stick.
Right, anyway, tonight's show, everybody, we have got a plethora of guests for you. In the studio today, we are joined by Mr. Paul Rudd, everybody. He's here. He's actually real. We've got him away from his garden.
Yes.
We have. He's away from his garden and everything. I'm going to have to cough. I'm choking.
Are you?
Oh, that's concerning. It'd be concerning for everybody that's in the studio. You're all buggered for the next 2 weeks. Now, listen. Yes, who else have we got tonight?
We have... Clair Boggiano.
Oh,
yes,
that's a posh name, isn't it?
Very posh name, a fusion of Northern Irish.
Yes.
And Italian.
Oh.
Yeah.
And everybody, we are joined by, well, we're hopefully, if we can get down that chimney, we are going to be joined by Father Christmas a little bit later on, everybody.
Fingers
so
crossed.
Sit back and relax. It is literally all going on for you tonight.
Yeah.
But we have got our social media guru. Vicky Armstrong is back with us. How are you, my darling?
No, very good, thank you.
Where have you been? We've been missing you so much.
Yeah. I haven't seen you since Black History Month.
I know, well, lockdown and all of that, got stuck out in the sticks, so I was out in the countryside, so couldn't make it in.
Milking goats. We'll not start talking about milking.
We won't mention
No,
goats
we'll not go down
ever
no.
again.
No.
Well, we will. I like a bit of milking occasionally. It's good fun. Now, we're launching. Let me concentrate. I've got to write. Do you have this problem with your Adam's apple?
I haven't got an apple.
Oh, right. So, I can't swallow properly, which is unusual for me. Now, we are, of course, going to... What? I'm serious. I'm struggling. I think the
I
necklace
have
is on
not
too
got
tight.
an Adam's apple.
You've not got what?
I've not got an Adam's apple.
Okay, so we have got a wonderful show lined up for you. So what are we talking about today then as our topic? I believe it's tears.
It is tiers, so who knows, we're going into tier 2, are we not going into tier 2? How do we feel about London going into tier 3? It's all going on. Christmas could be completely different to what we thought a week ago.
Yeah.
And also, just for a bit of fun,
Yes.
if anyone's got a better Christmas cracker joke, send it in.
Send them in!
Please
Send them in.
please send it in.
Yeah, now if you do want to get in contact with us, this and these are the way to do it.
It's your Manchester.
So that's the the way to do it, everybody. Get in contact with us via Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, whichever you want to do. We're just not on TikTok because, to be completely honest, me on TikTok would look ridiculous, everybody.
I think we should do that as a challenge one time.
Do you reckon?
Bit of a TikTok,
A TikTok episode and just try and copy everybody's TikTok?
Yeah.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Either that, I'll get some people's TikTok in and then we do one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Go on.
On which show?
On which show, Cocker?
On which show? Right, so got a fantastic guest here. Her name's Clair Boggiano, as I said. I like saying it because it sounds like a bottle of wine.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A very posh wine,
A very fine wine. And she's a nice red. See what I did there? Yeah. So Clair Marie is founder and director of Lurie.
Yes.
She's a change management expert, but also as well she's a woman of STEM. And I said this at the Black History Month about women
Now,
of STEM.
go on, explain to me again what STEM is.
Right, so STEM, so it's science, technology, engineering and mathematics. And Clair Marie is a qualified engineer.
Oh.
She's the first female engineer I have met,
right.
Can I just say. And she tells some fantastic stories of her time studying. So anyway, so that is Clair Marie. She's basically a woman of STEM. She's got her own consultancy, but that's not all she does. She is an ambassador for Queen Bee Coaching.
Oh.
She is also on the steering committee for International Women's Day, linked with Manchester City Council. She is facilitator, host and lead for the Alliance Manchester Business School, Women Leading in Business. And she's managing partner here in the UK for WIN, International Women's Conference. I could go on all night.
I was going to say, we don't need to do the interview now. We know exactly what she does, don't we?
I know everything of what she does. I'm going to hand over to Clair Marie. Welcome to your Manchester studio. Thanks for coming in and your vision.
Thank you very much. How exciting is this?
It
This
is.
is so exciting.
We're all wearing our tiaras tonight as well, which will explain why in a little bit later on. So, STEM then, what does it mean to you then?
STEM. Well, I'm probably the E out of the STEM, the STEM, and that's for engineering. And I studied electrical and electronic engineering. And I think what that qualifies me to do is to break anything electrical or electronic. If anybody wants anything broken, I'm the girl for it.
Oh, you like investigating how it's all put together then, do you?
Yeah.
You should have been a Blue Pizza presenter.
Yeah, should have been. And but see, you don't really do that anymore, do you? With your consultancy, you kind of, you sort of go into change management. So it's a kind of the theory of engineering, but you work with groups and companies to bring them together so that they work cohesively.
So when I studied engineering, I was studying electrical stuff and electrical circuits and networks. However, the work that I do now around change, it's people networks, it's people circuits, and actually there's a lot of learnings. You know, how do you do that? Because I believe everyone is connected to everyone else, and it's systems thinking. And, you know, even if you think about the challenges we have in the world now, we are all connected, and it's that connectivity that is our strength and also is a bit of a weakness sometimes too. So that connects there.
I think we need, after 9 months of lockdown and in, out, shake it all about, tier 1, 2 and 3, and then a new one, 4. I think we need you, don't we?
There's certainly plenty of change. I think we're in the biggest change experiment that we've ever been in, and that's different for me. Normally I'm helping other people do their change, implement it either individually or as a team or in an organisation, whereas now I'm in the experiment. I'm in the biggest change management experiment there's ever been, and it's heavy going.
So tell us about the bossy girls then. When I say the bossy girls, that's me just being really, really cheeky. But, you know, the Queen Bee Coaching and the things that you do to empower women. Tell us about the work you do there.
Yeah, so obviously you can imagine when I studied engineering, there weren't a lot of girls in that environment. And so I've sort of reared by the wolves, and then when I come out into the real world, I was thinking, oh, there's this other species that you can play with too. So I've spent all this time trying to learn how to work and play with women. And when I set up my own business, I was thinking, right, who are these other people? Who can I learn from? And so I do a lot around women in business and women in leadership. And so one of those things you've already mentioned about the Women Leading in Business group, that is a monthly networking group, and it's a bit of action learning along with an inspiring woman leading in business, does what it says on the tin. So we do that monthly. And then the other thing that you've mentioned, Queen Bee Coaching. So that is actually a Pankhurst service. So the Pankhursts from
As in the
Manchester,
Pankhurst?
as in
Yeah.
the
Very
Pankhurst.
famous
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed, just up the road.
Yeah.
And this is a service that the Queen Bee Coaching offers across Greater Manchester. It's free leadership coaching to women across Greater Manchester, and they are always looking for new people to be coached and new people to coach, and they have a really strong drive, particularly in 2021, to really reach true diversity. And we're particularly looking for a wide range of diverse coaches, and then turn for coaches. That's one of the priorities.
Yeah.
I might put my
Put
name
your
in.
name in.
I
Put
can
your name in
imagine.
the hat.
You'd be fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
I mean, I
Coaching.
think it's fantastic you're staying with us all throughout the show,
Yes.
so we can pounce on you for
Great.
anything. But, yeah.
Lovely.
So just quickly look in that camera and just briefly ask for coachees and coach and people who want to be coaches. Do an appeal.
Yes, so please go on the interweb and look up Queen Bee Coaching, and you will find an application form. We would love you to come along and apply to either be a coach and or be a coachee, and everyone can actually be both, and you will know people. So if you know women across Greater Manchester who are already in leadership positions but maybe don't have the luxury or can't afford coaching, they are the women we're looking for. So please get involved. Thank
That was
you.
Beautifully done.
Just very quickly, what would you say the criteria is then if somebody wanted to either be coached or, I mean, to be coached, what are they being coached on?
Well, they're normally women who are already demonstrating a certain amount of leadership, and they're
Right.
doing something probably in their community or on a social level, and they probably actually don't have time to even find us. And that's the challenge. So you may not be the person, but you might want to nominate somebody,
Right.
and that would be brilliant too. And I know actually that Carol Ann is an ambassador for Queen Bee Coaching.
Yes.
And Carol Ann, you may not have been told this yet, but this is going to be one of your challenges for 2021, is how do we get out there and reach all corners and quarters of Manchester and get the women, and we're looking for the future leaders, those amazing women, to get involved so that we can help and support them and really have, we're talking deeds, not words here. That's what we're looking for.
And as soon as you say that, I think you can start thinking straight away of people that you could see fitting right into this particular programme, couldn't you? Because I think everybody knows somebody that's, good at what they do, inspirational, so they should share it, shouldn't they?
Yeah, should definitely. Right, I know how to reach lots of people. Get on a skateboard. Right, okay, what we got next? Thank you.
Well, speaking of skateboard, let's go outside and check out the weather, everybody. The weather, wait for it now, God, the director just had a nervous breakdown, I can feel that. The weather was gorgeous the other week, everybody, as we filmed a promo for a wonderful clothing brand called Morton Man. go. So everybody, that is Morton Man. If you want to buy clothing from Morton Man, don't forget they are doing a 20% off sale at the moment. Their clothes are wonderful quality and absolutely wonderful prices as well. For more information, go to www.mortonman.com.
Lovely stuff.
Hey, it's all going well.
Yeah.
I am choking because I've not had a drink. Right? So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is we're going to run the next VT, which just happens to be about drink, and with our Charlie. And in that point, I'll quickly neck a bottle of wine.
Oh, lovely. Get some glasses.
Oh yes, mugs. Here we go. Run.
Hello my loves, it's Charlie Houston Sykes and welcome back to a Christmassy Booze and Bites. I promised you last week I was going to talk about champagne lifestyle cocktails on a lager and blacks budget. When it comes to Christmas, we all want to spend a little more, but sometimes we've spent a little bit too much on the presents and there's not quite enough left for the booze cabinet. So here are my top tips to keep things cheaper. Number one, set yourself a budget. I know it sounds like common sense. It is. It works. Number two, when you go out to buy your booze, write yourself a list and really try hard not to go away from that list. It's really easy to get sucked in by special offers, and before you know it, you've got 3 bottles of Advocaat and 2 of them are going to sit and wait until next year. It's not a waste of money exactly. You might use them next year, but things are tight. Let's not mess around. The next thing I'm going to say, you know I love to shout about my independence. In this case, I'm not. I'm actually going to suggest you hit the supermarket. The supermarkets have massive, massive buying power. And the number of times that I have spoken to wine reviewers who are astounded by the quality of spirits and wines and champagnes and fizzes and everything on offer, it happens all the time. They are still astounded by the buying power because it brings them not just cheap booze, but quality booze at the same time. And exactly the same goes for the spirits. You know how when you're buying, say, your baked beans, you know full well that the non-branded type, the own brand that's owned by the supermarket, is quite often manufactured by one of the big brands. Exactly the same happens when it comes to spirits. So the majority of the spirits will be created by another company, and it will be somebody like, say, Greenall's, for example, or even somebody like Mason's Gin, who've done a brilliant collaboration with Aldi in the past. The spirits are still quality, they're just reduced in price. Take advantage of it. I mean, a good gin liqueur is going to go amazingly in a bottle of Prosecco from Aldi. Just saying. Going back again to planning, have a look at pre-batching cocktails. So things like a Manhattan, a martini, they all begin with an M. Oh no, an old-fashioned. They all work really well if you pre-batch them. So make them in advance, get them to the right taste level, put them in a bottle, put them in the fridge. They'll keep for ages. And it also means you're not having to spend oodles of time mixing drinks when you're actually wanting to have fun. Finally, hit the freezer section. So many cocktails call for syrups or purees or fruit muddled in. Even things like mint, you can buy, put it in the freezer, use it as and when you need it. When it comes to the fruit, you can get bags of pineapple and bags of blueberries, and they're much, much cheaper than if you go to the fresh section. So buy the frozen stuff, and it also chills your booze down at the same time. You know, I mean, bonus. You don't need to use ice cubes. I hope these help, and I hope these mean that you have an amazing Christmas and some amazing Christmas drinks. I know I'll be enjoying mine, and I will see you next time.
Merry Christmas, Charlie.
Why does what? Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Here he is. Here's Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Oh, hello, Father Christmas. How are you?
How are you?
Oh,
It's been a busy week.
has it been busy?
It's been a busy week.
You're
Mother
looking...
Christmas has sent me costumes away to be dry cleaned.
Oh, is that why you've not got nothing on?
So I was going to do one of them Zoom things, you know, like
Zoom?
the top
Oh,
bits
yeah.
on.
It was you that invented Zoom, because that's what you used to say when you were on your sled. Zoom, and away you go.
So I've just brought...
Is that
a
you
friend.
standing?
It's a new friend.
All right, lovely.
Doesn't answer back.
No.
Not like Mrs. Christmas.
Do you want to hear a joke about you? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Why does Father Christmas have 3 gardens?
I don't know.
So he can ho, ho, ho. Let's all fake laugh. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Right, go away now.
I wanted to ask you what your tipple was, because we're going to ask Claire Marie.
What do you like to drink?
What do you like to drink?
Nice little eggnog.
An eggnog.
Eggnog,
Eggnog.
beautiful.
And Claire Marie, what's your tipple for Christmas?
Well, I am known for the odd glass of fizz, probably Prosecco.
Oh,
Yeah.
Though this season I find a nice pink fizz.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
Aye.
that's my Christmas favourite this year.
Mine's vodka all over. Although, I have to say, Bailey's, not name dropping, Bailey's have now got strawberries and cream.
No. I like the chocolatey Baileys, but I do.
What?
The chocolatey Baileys.
Bailey's.
Yeah. I'm with Claire Marie. I do like my fizz.
do. I know that.
A bit of fizz and a bit of sparkle. And we are sparkling today, aren't we? Now, we're wearing these for a very good reason, everybody. Isn't that right?
That's right. I'm going to tell you what yours is. Do you know what yours is?
What's it called?
This is the first outing of these new bespoke tiaras.
Yes.
And with honour to you, that is called the Queen Bee Tiara.
No.
I want trumpets, I want lights,
Yes.
and I want, like, confetti, but there's none. So,
no. Shall we
Queen-
pop a cracker? Grab us a cracker,
get
Father
us a
Christmas.
cracker.
There we are. That's it.
Are
You
you
can't.
all right?
No, leave it. You can't get up. Right.
Watch your long johns. He's got long johns on. Sorry, everybody.
Velcro my woolly sock.
Yeah,
Oh, a cracker.
yeah.
Oh, here we
full
go.
of cracker. To celebrate.
Pull.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
There you go.
First thing I've
Pulled all year. Yes, I can imagine. Yes. That's it.
And my tiara
Yes.
is called the Princess Shuri, and Princess Shuri is the sister of T'Challa,
In.
Black Panther.
Oh! Now, the lady responsible for these tiaras, you may have met her before a few weeks back. She brought us glam sticks. Now, this is a totally... Go on, tell us the joke.
Why did the strawberry get a lawyer?
I don't know.
Because it was in a jam.
Right, anyway, let's bring on Lady Sharon Farley Mason, everybody. Hi! You're looking very sparkly over there.
Oh, I
today.
know. I've had
Let
my
me give
orders.
you your Christmas name. You are
Oh,
our
yes, what's
fairy
my Christmas
glam
name?
mother.
Thank you.
Yes.
Look
Oh,
at you.
yes, you are.
What do you reckon to these tiaras then? They're rather nice, aren't they?
They are. They are.
So these come from you, do they? What's the process then?
What's the process? You get in touch with me, and I have a selection that you can either order by, or I can, we can get made, and that's it basically.
That's marvellous.
No,
I know.
it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Is that good?
And what's you've got one on there. What's yours called?
I can't remember. What do you call it? I can't
Pardon?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that the Princess Diana you're wearing?
Oh, it is. Yes.
Yes.
This is the Princess Diana. God.
I'm just going to
It's
drink
all
a drink
that
rather than making
nonsense.
any jokes
Hey.
whatsoever.
Luke, it's all that pop going to my head.
Oh,
Oh,
sugar kick,
wow.
sugar kick. So you've sort of diversed ever so slightly then from your glam sticks project. You're obviously still doing that, but what made you get into the crowns and the tiaras?
Well, I like my bling. I just love my bling, and I just thought it'd be something really different. And having a chat with your friend sat aside of you there, and we thought it'd be something great to go for, because we mix around those sort of circles. So yeah, we just thought it'd be a fantastic idea.
And it is. Now, are these expensive things?
Depends on what sort of style you go for, whether you go for a full-on one, whether you go for a beautiful little one like Carol Ann's gone for. Actually, sorry, not Carol Ann, Christmas Carol. You can either wear it that way or you can wear it the other way on that one.
Oh, yeah, you can wear it the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get these off now.
No.
We
no.
must just tell you, Lady Sharon, we've had to wire these in within an
I
inch
know
of our
you have.
lives.
Yeah.
I saw you before on rehearsal.
Oh, dearie me.
It's all right. I've had to do mine as well, so it doesn't
Brain
move.
freeze.
Yeah.
I really am. These are absolutely stunning, though, aren't they? They really are.
Yeah, they are. They are.
And this
Yeah.
is going to be fantastic. So something, you know, not just for Christmas, but for the wedding market.
That's right.
You know, for proms, or
Yes.
just, I mean, you know me. If like I'm having a Zoom call and I think it's a bit special, I'll be popping one on.
That's
I don't
right.
mind.
That's it. You
It
know,
takes a
you've
bit
got
longer
to.
for me to get one on.
I beg your pardon.
I'm glad somebody got that.
We
Go
are,
on, you were
we are
saying.
definitely missing a panto.
Oh, no, we're not. Oh. Go on, you were saying I interrupted you. I'll ring you
It's
back.
all right, love. Can't remember what you asked me
No, neither do I. I'm just glad to be out of the house, to be honest with you.
now. Well, I'm still in it.
Well, that's all right.
You won't let me out.
It's all right. I'm sending you a load of projects to glam up for me, so it'll be okay.
Well, I'm waiting for
And
them.
under Bespoke as well. Just getting back to Bespoke. Under Bespoke, it's all kinds of accessories, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
it is.
also that I don't know if the viewers remember, you did a gorgeous makeup case.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I've not got it down. Yeah.
With the drawers. Stop,
Yes.
Belinda.
Yeah.
With the nice
Yeah,
drawers and the knobs.
Yeah. Even the knobs had crystals on.
Yes, they are.
Those do
But I
these
also
days.
did. I don't know if you saw it last time.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's lovely.
Look at
Now,
that.
we should tell people that you start from scratch with these things, don't you?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
This
Absolutely
isn't
start
just
from
something
scratch.
that's already blinged up.
No.
No?
I start from scratch with these things. Takes a lot of patience.
Yeah.
And I just sit there in front of the telly and I just bling away.
Oh,
My dogs have got glitter on.
Beautiful. A cottage industry, literally a cottage
Yes.
industry,
It is.
and it's done by your fair hands. Can I just say that when these tiaras arrived, yes, you look at those gorgeous pins, the gorgeous fingers. When they arrived in their boxes yesterday, I opened up and it just felt really, really special. And you know what she does?
What?
With the box, she puts a little mirror inside, so when you
yeah.
open it up,
Look at that.
you're ready to put it on. So that
Yeah.
if I'm in my stretch limo,
No, not if.
You
when.
with your limo, me
when.
with my helicopter.
No, when you're in your stretched limo, not if. When.
Yeah, when?
yeah,
Next
yeah.
week.
when I'm in my stretch limo,
Yeah.
I can just get out the box, pop it on my head, make sure it's right, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Not like mine tonight. Mine's skewy.
No, you look lovely, Flo. Right, let's bring them links up. Let's see exactly how we can get these things ordered for you. So, get in contact over on Facebook, which is Lady Sharon's
That's my email.
at gmail.com. Or you can contact her via telephonic device on 07903 143322. Or finally, find her on Facebook, which is Bespoke by Lady Sharon, Farley Mason. Yeah, that's really hurt my eyes reading that, I'll be honest with you. And we'll see you next year, hopefully.
All right. Well, you lot have a fantastic Christmas, and I'm glad to see you got the lights sparkling for me.
We have indeed, Flower.
have.
You have a
Oh,
good
yeah.
Christmas too.
Yeah, and
Big hugs.
Big hugs to you.
Love to Lord Roger as well.
He's downstairs
Motorcycle
watching,
makeover.
so give him a wave.
Yeah.
Lovely job, Right, well, thank you very much. Cheers. Lovely. Right then. Right then, so Christmas is above us, everybody, and upon us, hopefully. And
Yeah.
this year might be slightly different to other Christmases. We're all going to be possibly in front of the TV a lot more. Now, with a pick of 2020 of the favourite things and things to look forward to in 2021, let's say hello to our very, very lovely, what's her name? Oh, it's Hayley, isn't it? It's Hayley.
Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome to this week's On The Box. And it's the last one of the year. What do you think? Do you like my little Rudolph jumper? Even got my hat on for you as well. So my favourite shows of the year include The Queen's Gambit and Unorthodox. They are both on Netflix. If you haven't seen them, do give them a watch. You will not regret it. They are outstanding. Also, last year, this year actually, I discovered, is the optimum word, I discovered the series A Discovery of Witches, and I absolutely loved it. Now, second series is due out in January, and it will be on Sky One and Now TV. So far, my favourite Christmas film that I've watched so far has been The Christmas Calendar. It's the cutest, coziest little film. It's about a photographer and a magic advent calendar that her grandmother has left her. I'm not going to say any more because I will spoil it if I do, but do watch it. That is cozy. Get a hot chocolate and just wrap yourself up and watch that film. Also, Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square, give that a watch as well. That's a modern day Scrooge with Christine Baranski also starring. Wonderful Christine there. Now, my favourite Christmas film of all time is Santa Claus the Movie. It isn't Christmas unless I get to watch that film. And also The Holiday. That's another seasonal favourite of mine too. I will never, ever tire of that film. Now, that's it from me for this year. I will catch you in 2021. Have a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. Bye.
What are you doing down there, Father?
What?
Thank you. Sorry.
Do your chins, love.
Thank you. Chins.
Sorry, chin. Sorry, Belinda.
You'll be there for a while.
Oh.
Off you go. Hobble, hobble.
Nobody will notice.
Nobody will
No,
notice.
no one can see you, Santa.
There we go.
Watch the wires.
Watch the wires, watch the cameras. Oh my God. I tell you. Well, we are joined, everybody, in studio by a legend. Hello, Paul.
Oh.
He's here, everybody. He's waited all year for this.
You know, I'm really having it so lovely to be finally out.
Now, we must talk quickly before we go to the actual weather about how you came on board with Your Manchester.
Yeah.
So perhaps explain to us how this came about.
Oh, well, I was a huge fan of the show, and I watched you, like, every Wednesday. Well, it used to be Thursday, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
And then I watched you all the time, a huge fan of the show, and I just had to be involved into...
Oh, well,
because I love you all. I love you all.
Thank you so much. You've kept us properly entertained. You really have.
Yeah, and you're so smart.
Oh, thanks. Do you want to look a bit like Hyacinth Bouquet? No, Hyacinth. When she went country walking.
No, I've got to ask you. Yeah, we've just had Onslow in, so we could have Hyacinth now, couldn't we? I tell you. I've got to ask you because we've been asked a lot of times by the viewers. How big is that garden?
It's very big.
Is it?
I have got a big garden.
Because you seem to just be merging. I imagine you having a forest, not a garden.
And you know what? That's why I had to start going on location, because I was actually
getting too much of it.
Getting too much. Yeah, in the garden.
Oh, bless you. No, I love it. I think that garden's wonderful. I bet it looks wonderful in summer as well, doesn't it? To have lots of foliage and flowers.
And can I just say, it's so lovely being here, because I'm usually sat watching you all in my bedroom on my phone.
Does it? Well, there you go. I normally sit in my bedroom watching things, but that's the different thing. Now, so...
anyway, moving on.
I suppose I've just noticed there's a bow on that. That's lovely. I might have that. Right then, I suppose what we should do then is let you look right down the barrel of the camera as we bring you this week's weather.
Yes, hello and welcome to this week's weather forecast, and I'm Paul Rudd, live in the studio. I'm so excited to be finally out. And here's this week's weather. Okay, Thursday's looking like sun with the temperatures of 9. Friday's looking like rain with the temperatures of 11. Saturday's looking like rain with the temperatures of 9, but come Sunday, the sun will have his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray! So we can all enjoy ourselves, can't we, on Sunday? And that's my first live one in the studio.
Yeah!
So excited. I hope I did all right then.
That was,
That was great.
It's spot on. I did have a moment today, I must just confess, where I was nearly going to put you in front of green screen and then really mess you up just by projecting your garden on, just to just to mess it. Oh look!
Is it going to snow on Christmas Day?
Hopefully, we would like it to be a white Christmas, won't we, everybody?
I love a white Christmas,
Yeah.
but that's...
We all
Anyway,
like a white Christmas.
we do indeed. Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you,
Rudd there.
Paul.
Right then, our guests are still
Great.
coming in to say hello. And now, normally sat in your little chair is somebody.
Oh,
And she's here. It's our Shell, everybody.
Shell.
Hi, Shell. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good, but I can't believe that Paul is in the studio and I'm in my bedroom kind of doing what Paul does every week.
Well, we must just explain why Michelle's not been with us for a couple of weeks. It's because she's had a baby, everybody. It's a little chug, and she's called, he, she, they.
Well,
Let's get
it's-
pronouns.
He's called Bear and he was going to make
Bear.
an appearance in his Christmas jumper tonight. I had him all ready, but he's fast asleep downstairs, so I didn't want to kind of bother him. But he's a frog, a cross between a French bulldog and a pug, and I'm in love. That's
she
it.
is in
I don't
love.
care about the kids and the husband anymore. It's all about the frog.
It's the best way to be. So, what's your Christmas going to look like for you, do you think?
Christmas for me is going to be small, so I am going to be adhering to all the rules and regulations. I've got my mother-in-law who's part of our bubble, and Justin's brother Darren is going to be coming around as well. So I bought 2 turkeys though.
You bought
turkeys?
2 turkeys.
I've never done a Christmas Day dinner before, right? And I went shopping last night to get a turkey, and because there was quite a lot of turkeys about, I thought, oh, I'll get 2 because I don't know if that's the right size. So I bought one, which probably could feed about 5,000. I bought another one that's got a fancy crumb and some stuffing in it.
Oh.
Or as I call it, Saturday night out. No. Yes, indeed. But it's going to be a very different Christmas this year for everybody, isn't it?
It really is, because we usually have a routine of like we go to the local pub, we see people that are in there on Christmas Day, and you don't see them for another year until Christmas Day. That's not going to happen, but we're just trying to make the best of it as we can. We're going to sit down for the Queen's speech. We're going to have our 2 turkeys. If there's a turkey shortage, it's not my fault, honest. And I've just bought some party games as well. All right, so what do you think of this? We're going to play your cards, right, of the evening. So I'm going to be the dolly dealer. I've got bingo at our house, and we're also going to be doing charades. So we're going very old school. I might even have some nibbles, which are cheese and pineapples on a stick.
Oh, no, you're going to need to get a grapefruit and put the cheese and pie.
I'm all over
Cheese and
that,
pineapple.
Carla. Yeah,
Hedgehog.
it's a hedgehog. Yeah, that's it.
Quite right. All right,
I'll be
Shell,
there with the snowballs.
Nobody's been laughing at my jokes today, Shell, so I want to try one on you. Are you
Okay.
ready?
The rubbish.
Ready.
Just clear my throat. Now my Adam's apple's finally settled. Right, are you ready? Here we go, Shell. Are you ready? Why is it best to think of 2020 like a panto?
I don't know. Why is it best to think of 2020 like a panto?
Because eventually it's behind you. Thank you.
Phil, no.
Hey, okay. Why couldn't Mary and Joseph join their work conference call?
I don't know.
Because there was no Zoom at the inn.
That is very 2020. Very 2020.
Okay, and finally, here we go. What do the Trumps do for Christmas dinner?
God knows what.
They put on a super spread.
That's bad. That's bad. Oh, what's
Health
Father
and
Christmas
safety.
doing?
Yeah.
Health
Get
and
rid of
safety.
those, please, Santa.
It's just took
Thank
my
you.
love
jokes
it.
off me. It's took me jokes off me and
I
everything.
know. Oh, do you know what?
Oh, dear.
Merry Christmas to all of you guys. It looks
Well, Merry-
fantastic,
yeah.
the set.
Well, it's very strange not having you here, but it's nice to have seen you.
Yeah,
so
lovely.
I want you to do me a favour. I want you to
What?
channel the Queen and just do 30 seconds of a Queen's speech and action.
Okay, well, it has been one of those years for us that I think we all want to forget, but 2021 is fast approaching, and us Mancunians are proud. We've got through this, and we can get through anything together because we are amazing. We've got big hearts, and here at Your Manchester, we'll always be there for you through thick and thin, and even in our bedrooms, like we are today. Merry Christmas to one and all, and to all.
Absolute Merry Christmas, love. I'll
Merry
let you get back
Christmas.
to your chug. Chugga,
Oh, I
chugga,
will.
chugga, chugga, chugga. Love you
And
lots,
the
Flower, and you
husband and the
take
kids.
care. Take care,
Take
darling.
care.
All right then, everybody. We are sadly out of time.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes, one more thing.
Christmas Day, 2:00. I'll be interviewing Oscar winner Julie Foy
You will for our podcast.
for your podcast.
Yes.
Christmas Day, yes.
That's going to be marvellous. I've had it. It's wonderful. It's very. Oh, hello. There's an earring. That's a sign.
You fall into pieces.
It's a sign that it all needs to come off. That's what it is, I tell you. You've been fantastic this year, everybody. I know it's been a really strange and difficult year. I want to go out, before we finish with the a song, I want to quickly read them numbers out to you if you are getting down, so I don't want you to worry. Let's have these numbers quickly. So, if you are suffering at all, remember you can give a ring to the Samaritans on 116123. Or Mind on 0300 123 3393. Or Calm on 0800 58 58 58. Or Sane on 0300 304 700, everybody. Do not suffer in silence. Like I say, you have been an absolute pleasure. Each and every one of you, have a fantastical Christmas. Whatever you're doing, it will feel very, very strange. So everybody, let's go to that big wide shot, shall we? Big wide shot, there we are.
There's the whole family.
There's everybody.
And Michelle at home.
And Michelle at home. Take care of yourselves. Have a marvellous Christmas. Thanks everybody for watching. Until we meet again, thanks for watching this episode of Your Manchester.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles happy golden days, oh, faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow, and the shining star upon the heart is born. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. path